Hello, I am Chen Liu from Politecnico di Milano, a master's student majoring in architectural design and history, and a thesis student under 3D survey group. At the 2024 Representation Advances and Challenging Symposium, we will be presenting our project progress on the point cloud-based mobile application that we developed it for Duomo di Milano, as for enhancing the heritage tourism and management through the augmented reality technology. This work investigates the possibility on direct use of survey data into augmented reality on mobile devices. This whole project is developed under the guidance of Professor Fassi and Professor Fiolillo, with a technical support from Immerso SDK and Leica Geosystem. In nowadays technology state, different type of devices are available for different extended reality experiences. They provide immersive experiences for the users to better explore and feel the story curated by the developers. In cultural heritage fields, extended reality experiences is also adapted to help the tourism and management. AR, MR, and VR are all employed for different cases and different needs. The level of immersion also goes from low to high across AR, MR, and VR. As AR intends to display digital elements on top of the real world, VR provides a full immersive experiences within a digital environment. MR then is more in between with a blend of both digital and physical environment. The devices required for each are also very different. The project name of today's presentation is called Duomo Revisited. The aim is to test the use of survey data into runtime AR application on mobile devices. The whole project built-up process is tested to be easier and faster with the innovative mobile mapping devices that are provided by Leica and a precise localization generated by Immerso SDK. The site choice of Duomo di Milano features its rich history and marvelous architecture. The outcome aims to be free and easy to use with less device limitation, serving for the general public to better explore the story inside Duomo di Milano, giving them choices of different types of storytelling. The workflow of this project is going through survey data, content curation, and the final outcome of the AR application on the mobile phone. Comparing to the existing offer, Duomo Revisited is much easier to access for the public with just the use of mobile devices and provide them smart guided tour with gamification inside. The first step of survey data acquisition inside Duomo is done with Leica BLK2Go. It is a handheld imaging laser scanner that creates a 3D digital twin while one walks through a space. It is nowadays the fastest and easiest way to scan a large building, structure, or environment. In our project, we did 2 survey routes with BLK2Go. One is around the outer and the other one is around the external aisles. The whole process is very simplified with this technology that maps spaces in real time with accurate measurements. As you can see here, there's a screen record while we were doing the data survey inside Duomo di Milano. It gives you the feedback right on time that you can watch through the phone, and you can always adjust where you want to survey more or less. And the next step is to get the AR localizing map. Immerso SDK offers a visual positioning system that provides accurate location-based data from the devices in modern world. With the point cloud data collected from BLK2Go, Immerso can generate the data directly to a point cloud data-based positioning and GPS coordinating map data to use in Unity to build the project. The advantage working with Immerso and BLK2Go is that we don't need to work on the raw survey data, and it is generated automatically and ready to use in Unity. These actually optimize the whole developing process in the early stage of the project. All the curation elements will be then put up together in Unity, with the positioning according to the point cloud data that provided by Immerso. And the runtime navigation is also calculated, and all types of media can be also inserted in Unity as well. As you can see here in Unity, the map generated based on point cloud data is showing in green. This is provided by Immerso directly, and one can adjust the point size in Unity as what I'm doing now for better vision. And the navigation mesh, which is in blue, can be also built upon the choice of developer. Here in Duomo, we get to decide which part is open to the public and which are not, because we need to take into consideration about the renovation progress inside the nave. we can also do a simulation of different routes that we build. In this case, I am showing the Smart Guided Tour with the XR origin simulating the position of our mobile devices in reality, so that you can move around and you will see the navigation that is pop up from one point to another. And all the function that can be tested before we build our project. And we actually put all the digital content under the AR space hierarchy here, and all the other user interface in Canvas that you will see on the left side that I'm showing right now. In this part, I will explain more in detail the content curation. The user flow is designed with a main function of AR tool, general information about Duomo, and a profile page for the collecting data from the user's interest. The AR journey provides 3 choices upon different needs of the user. Each contains different information about Duomo, and the estimated tour length is also different. 2 routes will be self-guided, and 1 is gamification. In the end of the tour, the collected information one has accessed during the journey will be also saved under My Profile. So even when the user is no longer inside Duomo, one can always go back and retrieve the information if they want. And all this data would be, in the future, collected by Duomo di Milano, the organization for the management process. The UI UX content is designed using Figma. As you can see here, this is a workspace that we have been using to curate the layout of the application and the content. By clicking on this link, we will be redirected to the workspace that we were working on in Figma about how we are designing all the user interface. And here, as you can see, this is a wireframe of the welcome page and how we are doing the scroll view of the text only and audio only page, how we are clicking to zoom in and out, comparing the photos and all the other information points. Also here, we design how the choose your roads looks like and all the text we are going to put in. And here is how the road 3 looks like with the gamification function and the My Profile page. The outcome of this project will be presented in a demo video that we record the other day when we are actually inside Duomo di Milano using the application that we built. After clicking the Start Tour button, you will be provided with 3 choices of roads. The first one is a quick journey, which is a smart guided tour, but only for people who doesn't want to spend a lot of time inside the cathedral but still want to visit. And the second one, which is also a smart guided tour, but contains more artistic and architectural information that is provided for the users who wants to know all the story about every single detail. So it's gonna be longer time curated and also with a navigation function. Now we just use the second route as a demo. After clicking it, the user will be able to see a navigation route that directs them to the first info point of the journey. When you approach to the info point, you'll be able to interact with it and see all the user interface that we have been designed and curated in this journey. For example, you'll be able to see the text page if you want to read, or if you want to listen to the audio so that you can still enjoy your scene. And in this audio page, we also insert a function for you to zoom in and out the photo album that we put inside the application. After one arrives at the first info point, the navigation towards the second info point will be generated automatically. So the user will be able to follow the guided tour that we designed for them and listen to the whole storytelling of Duomo di Milano. Here you will see the same function that is enabled in the second info point as well, and the third info point, the fourth info point, throughout the whole navigated journey. Not only the general position of a space can be introduced, also the AR localization can be very precisely down to specific objects, for example here. But what if one doesn't want to follow a certain routine? So that's why we designed the third route that is more gamification function. So the treasure hunt is a gamification route, allows the user to explore freely inside the cathedral. And you will be able to see the treasure once you are getting close to it and be able to interact with it to see the limited edition of information that we put in. In this mode, a more exclusive background story is also included, but also some of the general information in the previous two routines will be included as well. As you can see here are some of the general information about the artifacts, also can be found in the treasure hunt mode. In the end, we would like to address to some future potentials and optimization of this project. The project realized the technology from survey data to AR experiences with high efficiency and high accuracy. A future optimization could be done to reduce the memory occupied on devices by using the internet connection to load all the media that we put inside the app. With the development of depth camera on mobile devices, the surrounding environment with walking tourists could be better detected in relation to the digital content that we placed. Different versions of navigation mesh could be also provided by Duomo di Milano in the future to match with the renovation progress inside the cathedral. And a better survey data may be also available for the upper space in the nave in the future for better localization. The potential functions are also seen in this project, that the point of interest by different audience could be collected through the application by counting how many times one info point has been clicking, helping the organization to evaluate future works and publishments. It can also derive into external and internal use, whereas the application can access to different database for the tourism or the management team. In the end, we would like to thank for the symposium invitation and the organizers for their time. Thank you.